The 68th annual Fort Verde Days Parade celebrating pioneer spirit in Camp Verde. Presented by Verde Soul Air, Fiskor Plumbing and Air, Larry Green Chevrolet, and Gettles High Desert Mechanical. And now to our hosts, Chrissy Clark and Jackie Bessler.
And welcome one and all to our Fort Verde Days Parade, the 68th annual. Jackie Bessler along with Chrissy Clark, the Economic Development Specialist for Camp Verde. Everybody say hi, Chrissy.
Hi, everybody. I'm happy to be here.
Awesome. We are going to get underway. I want to thank one of our sponsors, including Fiskor Plumbing and Air, locally owned and operated by Kevin Fiskor. All of your service, maintenance, and installation needs. A 14-point inspection is available, and you want to make sure you get that done before your heater starts to run for the cold. And there are so many different things going on for Fort Verde Days here today. What can people expect?
Well, there's the Ninja Nation we've already mentioned. It's an obstacle course, and it goes from 12 until 6 today, and it's $20, cash only. So make sure your kiddos head over there for some obstacle course fun.
Beautiful. Want to thank Larry Green Collision, Larry Green Chevrolet. They have provided our trucks so that we have the aerial view for the parade here today. And, of course, you can find them on Rodeo Drive in Cottonwood. Larry Green Chevrolet, they're better, and they'll prove it out here today. I also have, there's a whole list of different entertainment coming up here today, too. There's like entertainment every couple hours, right?
Yeah, there is. So there's music all day long.
I know it starts at 11 here today, and then it'll get underway all the way through 5 o'clock here this evening, which will be an awful lot of fun. And, of course, so many things to do with the vendors out here and the fort, if you haven't gone through the fort, as we see the parade starting to come on down. Also want to thank Gettles High Desert Mechanical Plumbing Specialist. Don't settle, get Gettles for air conditioning, heating, and plumbing. You can go to GettlesHDM.com, and you can see if you're in their service area, and their service area is big, by the way, and you can join their Air Care membership plan as well. And I'll tell you what, let's get underway here, as at about 74 degrees, we're going to start our Fort Verde Days Parade, the 68th annual. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the Camp Verde Cavalry, and leading today is the White Riderless Horse, honoring their fallen troop member, Bill LeBeau, who passed away this year. Following is the 2024 Colonel's daughter, Bryna Mulcair, escorted by Colonel Jody White and the Camp Verde Cavalry. United States Cavalry was stationed at Fort Verde from 1871 to 1891, and to honor them, our local farmers and businessmen initiated the Camp Verde Cavalry in 1957. The Colonel's Daughter contest was started in 1960. Bill LeBeau, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Next, we got the Fort Verde Historical State Park. It's located in the heart of Camp Verde. The park is one of the best preserved examples of an Indian War period fort in Arizona and is on the National State Register of Historical Places. Stop on by to take a glimpse at what life was like here from 1865 to 1891 and tour the museum and historic houses that still remain.
Join us in celebrating as the Camp Verde Town Council rides in style aboard the Copper Canyon Verde Valley Fire District's Antique Festival Engine. This historic fire engine, a beloved part of parades and festivals throughout the Verde Valley, is being chauffeured by Chief Danny A. Johnson, riding along as Mayor Jenkins, Councilor Murdoch, Councilor McPhail, Councilor Godwin, Councilor Escoffier, and Councilor Baker. And they want to give a huge thank you to our town council for their unwavering dedication and support for our community. All right. Want to thank, we also want to thank Verde Soul Air Services, one of our sponsors, family owned and operated since 1983. That's 40 years. How about that? Services and installs, including geothermal, HVAC, plumbing, and radiant floor heating. That would be Verde Soul Air Services.
All right, next up we have our Grand Marshal, Tony Goya. Tony has lived in Camp Verde for 30 years and knew he found a special place to call home when he came across Camp Verde. Tony was a member of the town council for 13 years and served as vice mayor and mayor for 2 terms. He volunteered during many events put on by the town and worked on the town's first, second, and third voter-approved general plan. He's been the chairman and co-chair of Yavapai County Water Advisory and also a founder of the Friends of the Verde River. He has served as vice president of the Verde River Basin Partnership and is a member of the Intergovernmental Committee. His favorite thing about Camp Verde is the people. He loves how involved our community is. He loves Green Valley, and the view of the Verde River inspires him every morning. Tony's favorite part of Fort Verde Days is that it is like Old Home Day, where people return home for the occasion. The parade is the highlight of the day.
Thank you, Tony. I appreciate it. Our parade marshal out here. Behind him, let's give a big round of applause to our 2024 Little Breeches and Petticoat contestants. And this contest was held October 5th at Fort Verde State Historic Park in conjunction with the Colonel's Daughter competition. Winners in each age group and category: Emma Clevenger in the historic Western Frontier Girl age 2 and 3, Sadie Rauch as the historic Western Frontier Girl age 4 to 6, Isabella Burnell for historic Western Frontier Girl age 7 to 12. Historic Western Frontier Boy in the 2 to 3 age group is Wise Petosius, and historic Western Frontier Boy age 4 to 6 was Damian Presmick, and 7 to 12-year-old was Silas Elvis. Congratulations to all of them. Give them a round of applause out there.
Oh, aren't they cute?
Good morning.
Next up, we have the Barkin Bakery. I love these guys. Barkin Bakery is the only dog treat truck in Arizona. Beth Fiskus has put together an event on November 30th between the hours of 9 and 2. Bark Bakery will have a vet clinic at the Redinger Ramada, and their goal is to have 3 veterinarians vaccinate 400 dogs for free.
Holy cow, that's a lot.
And if you haven't tried their doggy ice cream, I'm telling you, my dogs love it.
Have you tried it?
No. I thought about it. But.
Okay, all right. So it looked that good. All right. Fort Verde Days, don't forget the Verde Valley Rangers Beer Garden. There is axe throwing. We are told that you are not allowed to target your spouse. There is a chili contest and a quilt show going on, as well as an art show, a cornhole tournament. Lots of craft and food vendors galore. And of course, coming up here tonight at the Camp Verde Arena Association is going to be the rodeo. The modern golden rhinestone big money televised sport for rodeo owes just about everything. Its traditions, its attitudes, its fashions to rough and tumble Mexican cowboys of the early 1800s. Now, these ranch hands were known as vaqueros, perfected the roping and riding skills that we see today in competitions. CVAA is trailing back to our western roots. Rodeo Queen Taylor Lamoro and Queen in Waiting Kennedy Ballard and the rest of the royalty court invites you to join them on the trail to the rodeo at the Camp Verde Equestrian Center. That's tonight at 7 p.m. Special Needs Rodeo is at 2 o'clock, a Kids Rodeo at 5:30. And tonight, Frog X Parachute Team will be jumping in from over 3,000 feet, and we'll end the night with Dual Adams and Boot Hill Band with the rodeo after party at the arena until midnight. It's free with your rodeo ticket, $10 to get in at 9:30. Sounds like an awful lot of fun. Hey, Bob, how you doing? How was last night? Did you have fun? Did I win? I didn't win. Why is it that I never win? I always try to win.
I know, me too. I'm just a loser.
Well, let's not go that direction. We want to thank a winner, which would be one of our sponsors, Fiscor Fiscor Plumbing and Air. They just changed their name, by the way, and they actually have a profile of your technician is sent to you before they arrive to your home.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, can you imagine? So the little face comes and he shows up on your phone and he's like 4 blocks away.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know. FiscorHVAC.com. FiscorHVAC.com. Locally owned and operated by Kevin Fiscor, one of our sponsors here for our Fort Verde Days Parade. So we have Who do we have coming up? Is that number
Looks
8?
like, yeah, it looks
Is
like
it?
it's, I don't know.
Could it be? It might be. I don't know. Are you guys number 8? I hope so. Does that say 8? I think it says
8.
It says
yeah.
8. Go. Awesome.
Says 8. All right, number 8, we've got Beto's Corner, proudly serving the community for over 25 years.
Awesome. Give them a round of applause out there. Please remember your announcers when you're handing out candy. That'll be fun.
Do you know that Beto's is one of 9 restaurants in historic downtown?
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, it's exciting.
We have Divine Pies coming up next. Home for New Beginnings brings you Divine Pies. This is a local 501c3 with the mission to provide homes for minor children who need a better start to life. Pies with a purpose. Visit them today. They'll be at Fort Verde Days in the Divine Pie Trailer. You can come by their new location, which is 837 Howard Road in Camp Verde, and you can learn how to help their mission. It's all about the children. Save one child and save a generation. Good morning to you. And you get pie.
Yes. Yes, and I heard they're delicious.
Cannot beat that.
Nope. Nope.
Do you know there's pony rides here today?
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
I know.
I've never been on a pony.
Serious?
Serious.
Have you been on a horse?
I have not. It's.
Oh, okay, we got to change that.
I know. I live in Camp Verde and I've never ridden a horse.
Okay,
There's an issue.
We're going to get Bob Weir back, and we're going to get you into the rodeo tonight.
Oh, geez. Start me off like a champ, right?
Well, the good part is that the dirt is soft.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
really good.
That definitely helps. Oh, my goodness. As we continue with our 68th annual Fort Verde Days Parade here in downtown Camp Verde, and of course Fort Verde Days today, October 12th and 13th. All festivities go until and through 7 p.m. today, 4 p.m. tomorrow.
All right, it looks like we have the Camp Verde Chamber of Commerce coming up. The Camp Verde Chamber of Commerce celebrates the pioneer spirit with a cooperative float called the Heart of America. Free speech and cooperation has helped form this country into what it is today. It's sponsored by Eagle Eye Barrels.
Good morning to you. Oh, yes, the Verde Valley motorcycle riders are right behind them. Now, good times, good rides, good fun. Verde Valley Motorcycle Riders is a Facebook group with 820 members. And it's for motorcycle riders looking to get together and ride throughout Arizona's Verde Valley and surrounding areas with other motorcycle enthusiasts. All makes of motorcycles are welcome. There's no cost to go on rides. You can look for Verde Valley Motorcycle Riders on Facebook and join them. Have a great and safe Fort Verde Days weekend to one and all. Good morning to you.
Oh, those are some fancy bikes.
Good morning. I always do better balancing on the ones with 3 wheels. Just saying, you know.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you for being in the parade. Good morning. I love the mohawk. That is awesome. That's
those
straight
look
out
like,
of a movie, right?
Yep, they look like so much fun, don't they?
I know. Good morning. Ooh, look at the slingshot.
All right, next up we've got the Yavapai County GOP. Next we have our 3 candidates, Selena Bliss, Quang Nguyen, and Mark Fincham.
Good morning to you. Good morning. It's getting close, huh? Couple weeks. How about that? Well, what's going on in the fort here today? I know that they did the flag raising. Don't they do a ceremony for bringing down the flag?
I think they do at dusk.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful thing to see. They also have campers over there. They have the soldiers dressed up and all ready to go, so you can see how they stayed in their tents. And you know, I just toured it yesterday, and it is amazing to see.
Well, on top of that, I know that they've got a lot of holiday stuff that comes up, from ornament making to just specialty of what were the holidays like, in yesteryear, which is I think is just absolutely awesome.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was told yesterday that they used bayonets for candles.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Use what you got.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, that looks like fun. No, it's not. I think he says that, but it really is. All right, this could be Frosty Nuts. At Frosty Nuts Heating and Cooling, that's a name you are going to remember. They are a blend of 23 years of personal experience with a commitment to customer satisfaction. Their family-owned business in Cornville, Arizona, prioritizes quality work and trustworthy solutions. From providing free estimates to offering military and senior discounts, they tailor their services to meet your unique needs. Experience the difference with their dedicated personal approach to HVAC service. That would be Frosty Nuts Heating and Cooling. Can we say that on television?
I hope so. Oh, that looks like a fun float.
Somebody brought the dog.
Next up, we've got the American Heritage Academy. The American Heritage Academy is the elementary school. They are proud to be a tuition-free institution providing nurturing environments where young minds begin their journey towards becoming tomorrow's leaders.
Awesome. Okay, big waves from all the kids. You're on TV. You know you're on TV? Awesome. Good morning to
Oh,
you.
that looks so fun.
Yes, I want candy. Oh, dude, almost. Can you try again? Oh, I got to read. Hang on. American Heritage Academy Middle. Following close behind is the American Heritage Academy Middle School float, with a focus on empowering students and building future leaders. It's a tuition-free school and continues to inspire excellence and dedication in all of its students. Good morning. Hi. Thank you. Well, sure. I know. How about that? I want to thank Larry Green Collision for giving us the flatbed out here today so that we could broadcast our 68th annual Fort Verde Days Parade. And, of course, Larry Green Collision, part of Larry Green Chevrolet, with factory-trained and certified technicians on Rodeo Drive in Cottonwood. Larry Green Chevrolet, they're better, and they'll prove it. Also want to thank our friends at Gettles High Desert Mechanical and Plumbing Specialists. Don't settle, get Gettles for air conditioning, heating, and plumbing. 3 generations of family-owned and operated business, and you can even join their Air Care membership plan.
Next up, we have our Yavapai Apache Royalty Court. The Yavapai Apache Royalty Court 2024 through 2025 and the Yavapai Apache Unity Youth Council would like to wish the town of Camp Verde a safe and fun Fort Verde Day weekend. Our spirit lies within traditional and cultural roots laid by their ancestors before us. They are still here. This year's Yavapai Apache Royalty Court are Miss Yavapai Apache Nation, Kaileana Kiki, Lowry Hamale, Miss Teen Yavapai Apache Elise May Kinsey, Miss Teen First Attendant Wasiva Lewis, Miss Princess Malaya Garcia, Miss Princess First Attendant Razikel Little Missy Savannah Prigmore, and Tiny Tot Girl Azariah Jackson. Oh, and Tiny Tot Boy Talon Kinsey. Welcome.
Well, speaking of boys, we have Scouting America Troops Pack 7193 here. They've got a Boy Scout or a Boy Troop, Girl Troop, and a Family Pack, and they meet on Mondays in room 305 behind the town gym. Cub Scouts meet at 6 p.m. Boys and Girls Troops meet at 7 p.m.
Next up is the Camp Verde VFW, Post 6739. For over 20 years, they've been dedicated to helping and supporting our community, veterans and their families. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Love the cannon on the back of that. That is awesome. Ooh, and it's smoking.
Oh, what a great float.
Nice. Please welcome White Mountain Apache Rodeo Royalty, Rodeo Queen Nikki Parker, Rodeo Princess Tegan Lupe, and Rodeo Little Bit Schraden, I believe Schraden Henry. Well, there's Nikki. Hi, Nikki. Bye, Nikki. Nikki was fast.
Yes,
Yeah,
awesome.
she was quick. Yeah, the horse is like, I'm just following the smoke. I heard there was a cannon up here somewhere. We're going to take advantage of that. So what is your favorite part of Fort Verde Days?
Fort Verde Days. You know, I just have to say, maybe the beer garden.
Oh. We know where to catch her. Yeah, right, Priscilla? Yeah, no, we're on it. Okay.
No, this year I'm really excited to see that Ninja Nation course.
Yeah? Are you going to participate?
I don't think so, but
Why?
I'd love to watch. Oh, I think that could be dangerous.
Well, you know, only live once.
Yeah, but I think the ground's safer under the horses at the equestrian center than it is over here.
Interesting thought. Okay. Axe throwing out here today. Pony rides, the quilt show, the chili contest, and of course the children's adventure show. Food and craft vendors strewn across the whole area out here. In fact, they even go into the outside play park, right?
Yeah, the community park. Yeah,
Yes.
it's full of vendors.
Sweet. Awesome. And are you going to do the axe throwing?
I might.
Yeah?
That could be fun. That could be a lot of fun.
That-
Be a little risky.
That definitely could be fun.
Yep, and that's taking place from 11 to 7 today and 11 to 4 tomorrow. It's only $5 for 3 throws, so why not?
Right. Now, do you do two-handed throw or a one-handed throw?
I would try one, but that would probably...
But the two-handed,
work.
I love the outfit. That is gorgeous. I love that. Periodic outfits here, which is beautiful.
Yes, they look wonderful.
Well, that's
Oh,
more than 40 years ago,
beautiful.
but 40 years ago, Verde Soul Air Service, family owned and operated, that's when they started. 1983 to be, in fact. Services and installs, including geothermal, HVAC, plumbing, and radiant floor heating. And they serve the Verde Valley, the Quad City area, as well as Winslow, Payson, and even Happy Jack. That's Verde Soul Air Services, one of our sponsors out here today.
You
So-
know, the Verde Valley Archaeological Center is also having an event.
Ooh.
They've got 20 Native American artists down there, and admission into the museum is free today.
No doubts. That is pretty cool.
It is.
Halloween is around the corner, and of course there's lots of Halloween stuff going on. Dustin Roten Realtor Halloween Blood Drive comes up on October 26th here in Camp Verde. Cottonwood is the Creepy Cottonwood and Beyond Clemenceau Heritage Museum, plus the historic Old Town Trick or Treat in Old Town. Don't forget, Clarkdale is where a lot of people go, and Clarkdale is known for all of their Halloween festivities coming up around the corner. But you can check at actually myradioplace.com and look at our events calendar to look up Halloween festivities going throughout the area.
All right, next up we've got Parkside Church. Parkside Church's vision is engage in the love of Jesus. Parkside meets Sunday at 9 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. where all is welcome. Fun fact, they're passing out 1,000 bottles of water to keep everybody hydrated.
Sweet! 1,000?
1,000.
Did you count them?
No, I was told by an inside source.
Ah. Okay. We have it confirmed. We have it confirmed. 1,000, yes. That is pretty awesome.
It is.
Yes, I would love one. Thank you. Beautiful.
Oh,
Awesome.
thank you, Jason. Can I have another one? Thank you.
Oh.
Oh, you got two,
Yeah,
too.
I guess.
All right.
Oh, and there's ice water. Right? That's better than what the horses leave, so, you know, that's good. All right, who do we have up next? Is this... Oh, now who is the dog? Tuck? Tuck. Everybody say hi, Tuck. Tuck's like, I don't know you, but there's cold water on the floor over here. Okay. That's pretty cool. All right, love that. So, there's also the Thrill of the World Thriller Dance. This is going to be a specialty dance coming up in the Clarkdale Town Gazebo Park. That'll be on October 26th. And so you remember the song Thriller, right?
Yep, I do.
And the video?
Yes.
Remember that whole MTV thing that was supposed
yeah.
to take down radio and stuff? That didn't, by the way? Yes.
Yep.
Okay, yes. And yeah, that was absolutely beautiful. Well, they're going to try to do that dance out there, which is going to be absolutely wonderful.
That is fun. That's a lot of fun to see.
Yeah, that would be so interesting to watch that. All right, next up we have Equine Cobbler. Now, I think this is Easy and this is Dash, but I don't know which is which. Dash? Easy. Okay, Easy, Dash. Okay, Easy is lighter than Dash. Okay, and they are happy to be showing off, pulling their carts. Stella and Olivia are just along for the ride, of course. The horses and puppies are cute to look at. Oh.
They are adorable.
Those are cute. Do they eat as much as a regular horse? Close. Says the person that has to buy the food. Got it. Totally understand that. Completely understand that. Oh, we have more candy throwers coming up. Who are
good.
they?
All right. They're my favorites.
Oh, yes. Well, who is this?
All right. This is New Beginnings Church of the Nazarene, loving Jesus and loving people.
Awesome.
Right.
And they have candy.
They do.
Candy is good. God bless. Next up, we have our friends from Oxendale Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, and they're providing the Verde Valley with vehicles that allow you to not only work but play, or, well, anything in between. You can come by today and discover the difference of a locally owned dealership and treats you like family, whether you're shopping for your dream car or just need some expert advice. They're there to help with a smile and a handshake. Stop in for a no-pressure test drive, and they'll show you why the Verde Valley trusts Oxendale for their cars' needs, and they've won Best Automotive Dealership in the Verde Valley again for 2023 for the 10th year in a row.
Next, we have Camp Verde Ace Hardware, home of the legendary customer service. I can attest to that.
Me too.
We have what you need for all types of jobs and projects. We continue to upgrade our store and rental department. Here today, we have our new duck trailer available to rent. We love our community and love to see you in our store.
Man, I could have used that. Definitely could have used that. The Chino Valley, a marching band making their way over the hill to join us here for the 68th annual Fort Verde Days Parade. Chino Valley High School Marching Band has the pleasure of being in the parade, actually this parade, for more than 15 years. And they thank you for inviting them with such a warm welcome. Every single year, they took first place in their first competition this year. They were also awarded an outstanding general effect and outstanding visual performance. In last week's competition, they received fourth place as an overall winner award. Give them a round of applause out here.
Next, we have Glenn and Jan Allen driving their restored World War II Willys Army Jeep that was used by over 12,000 chaplains as they ministered to battle-weary soldiers. Jeeps provide a place for serving communion off the hood, ambulance for the wounded, and ferrying supplies to the front lines. General Eisenhower said, "The Jeep is the weapon that won the war."
Awesome. Keebler in Willie, with owner and driver Bob Bruce, is from Deming, New Mexico, following them. Oh, that is cute. They are a little plump.
They are.
Yes.
I bet they eat more than the other ones.
Well, I think they're almost as wide as they are tall.
They are. So right now we have Camp Verde class of 1989, Camp Verde High School. This is our 35th class reunion and their second time in the parade. We were there when the music was still good.
How about that? Hey, good morning. All right. have now? We have Camp Verde Community Church. They're located at the corner of Head and First Street across from the fire department, of course. They'd like to invite anyone without a church home to come and worship with them on Sundays, and they start at 10 a.m. And they are followed by Ace and Deuce's Guns, which is, a new veteran-owned gun store right out of town on 260 in the Zane Gray complex. That's good to know. I'm glad that I know that. You can stop in and see them for your firearm and ammo needs. And that, of course, is Ace and Deuce's Guns. Welcome to the parade.
Next we have Lost Dutchman Days Rodeo Royalty. This is our 60th year putting smiles on kids' faces. As Lost Dutchman Days Rodeo Royalty, we represent our community of Apache Junction and uphold our Western heritage. Our royalty serves as goodwill ambassadors while traveling throughout our beautiful state of Arizona to support Lost Dutchman Days Rodeo, the Rodeo Mission, and Apache Junction. Be sure to come help celebrate 60 years of rodeo with us.
No, we gotta wave big, wave big, wave big. She's like, no. Welcome to the parade. Camp Verde Realty joins us, and they are here to honor our fallen hero. He was a Vietnam veteran, the owner and broker for Camp Verde Realty, director of the American Legion Writers, and more. But most of all, he was a husband, dad, and papa, and he will be missed forever. What a beautiful message out there. Thank you. I want to thank Gettles High Desert Mechanical Plumbing Specialists for helping us out and sponsoring the Fort Verde Days Parade here on Verde Valley TV. They will service everywhere from the Flagstaff area and the Quad City areas, all of the Verde Valley, even out to Payson. And you can join their Air Care membership plan. 3 generations of family owned and operated. So don't settle. Get Gettles Air Conditioning, Heating, and Plumbing, one of our fine sponsors.
And don't forget, in downtown Camp Verde, we have our trunk or treat on October 31st from 5 until 7.
All right. Is this Haven? It is. Next up, we're proud to announce Haven of Camp Verde. Their local skilled nursing and assisted living facility. And just like pioneers who built this town, with hard work, heart, and a sense of community, this dedicated team of caregivers provides compassionate care to our seniors and those in need. Today, they celebrate the spirit of resilience and perseverance that defines our town's heritage.
Next, we have River Ranch Horse Resort. They provide short and long-term houseboarding along with riding lessons, clinics, and they provide Camp Verde 4-H horse program. River Ranch is also a wedding and events venue. Do you know they do horse massages there?
Really?
Yeah.
Horse massages?
Yeah. Isn't that interesting?
So you take your horse to a spa?
Yep, that's what it is. Yeah.
Holy cow. There's dog spas and horse spas and... Huh.
As long as we don't get a snake spa, we're okay.
Not up for that? Is that what you're telling me?
No snake spas allowed.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe not in my neighborhood.
Oh, we're going to be like that, are we? Got it. Yeah, no, that's fine. Just not here. Got it. Okay. I am with you. Ladies, how are you? Welcome to the parade. Wave. Hi. Who are you guys representing? Hey, oh, you got to catch up. Do they know that they left you behind? No? Call them. Call them. Hey, dude, you left us behind. Slow down, man. That's what happens when there isn't enough room in the truck. Yeah, no doubts, huh? How about that? Schedule of events, there is, let's see, coming up later on today, 11 to 7 in the community center field. There will be the axe throwing. The Ninja Nation course goes on noon to 6 for all ages. The presentation of the parade winners in the Little Britches Little Petticoats contest will be on the main stage at 3 p.m. And things get underway at 11 a.m. on Sunday as the vendors areas open. The beer garden opens, and we start off with more live music, the Kids Adventure Zone on the community center, and so much more. Who do we have here?
I believe this is the Camp Verde 4-H.
It is it?
Yep. Camp Verde 4-H is a local program open to all kids ages 5 to 18 that live within the Verde Valley. Camp Verde 4-H offers many different clubs, including livestock, horse, sharpshooting, archery, and arts and crafts.
And actually behind them we have River Ranch Resort, providing short and long-term horse boarding along with riding lessons, clinics, and they produce Camp Verde 4-H program. River Ranch is also a wedding and events venue. How about that? And then we get more Vore. They just kind of combined.
Yeah.
They just mixed. We're going to be the 4-H Ranch Horse River Resort thing.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. I love that. Oh, beautiful. Somebody brought a lamb.
Oh,
Indeed. Now that's a tractor. That's a tractor.
That definitely is.
Yeah, big tractor like that says a lot about the man driving, right? Love the periodic dresses too. Hi.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome.
They look great.
Big smile. You're on TV. Smile. There you go.
Look at that rabbit.
Where's the rabbit? There's the rabbit.
Yeah.
She's like, here it is. And we're learning how to drive in Camp Verde. Do you have your license yet, son? No?
Next up, we have Nashua Farms Hay Sales, fourth generation of farming families. Farm-grown hay, sponsors of Fort Verde Days Rodeo, local team roping, and the Pee Wee Barrels.
What is a Pee Wee Barrels?
I don't know.
Are those? Is that the barrel runs for the little ones?
I think it is.
Is it? Did I get it right? Yes, I guessed right. Okay, beautiful. Look at that. I love the pumpkin.
Oh, I do too.
It looks like an old-fashioned log roll.
It does.
I know. Are you supposed to eat that? Well, the horses would, right?
They might.
Yeah. Can the horses eat the pumpkin part of it too? Yeah. They're okay with that. Or flavor. What flavor is orange? Orange. Okay. All right. Beautiful. I love it. All right. Who do we have here? Well, this is cute. He's his own little train. That is awesome.
That is. That's beautiful.
You're not on the list. Okay, the train is not on the list. That's why I'm going, wait a second, what do I do? Camp Verde Middle and High School String Orchestra is next. And they are with Emily Millhouse as their conductor. You gonna play something for us?
Oh, beautiful. Next up, we have Verde Valley, Arizona Christmas Child. Verde Valley, Arizona team is supporting Operation Christmas Child and Samaritan's Purse that shares the gospel of Jesus through simple shoebox gifts. Will you help by packing a shoebox?
See, this is actually living out of the box, right? Not just thinking out of the box, walking out of the box. There we go. Ooh, that is a gorgeous vehicle. I love that. That is a hot rod, is it not?
It is. It is beautiful. I'd like to go for a ride in that.
Mm-hmm. Hi! Look at the giant bear.
Aww.
That's a toy? That's Joy? Joy.
Oh,
Okay, that's Joy.
Awesome.
I love that. Joy is big.
Yes.
All right, I believe that we have Tierra Verde Rentals. Is that what we have up next here?
That's what it looks like.
It does indeed. Now, Tierra Verde Rentals is local and a reliable construction equipment rental company. You can give them a call for all your rental needs, and they're at 51 West Peterson Road here in the Camp Verde area. Good morning. Those are helpful.
Yes,
Those
they
are extremely
definitely
helpful. We have a roof that we have to get one of those just to get on the roof. No, I'm dead serious. Whoa. Oh, so close. Well,
Oh, thank you.
nice job, man. He has been practicing the whole trade route. He's like, I'm going to hit the announcer. You just watch. I love it. Hi.
Oh, aren't those neat?
Those are cool. What do you do with them? Oh, a blue one. That is beautiful.
Thank you. Oh, look at that. Next up, we've got Central Arizona Conservatives with the message,
Hey.
get out and vote.
All right. How do I look? Wait, did I lose it? I did.
I did too.
There we go. Oh, I love that song. Thank you for coming into the parade out here. This reminds me of what it was like when I had hair. This is so awesome. I'm having flashbacks. Holy cow. Oh, and now I don't have hair again. It fell off. Okay, Dee's Grooming is up next, and Dee's Grooming and Pets, where your pets are family. And I hear that you guys take cats too. You take cats? How do you groom a cat? Very carefully, okay. Oh, I love the puppy. I love the puppy.
I do too. Aw.
Yes,
Oh,
you would
look.
groom a
That's
cat
so cute.
very, very carefully. That is beautiful. All right.
All right, next up, we've got Hauser and Hauser.
Yum.
Food grows where water flows, and no farm means no food. We're dedicated to the conservation of farmlands and protecting the water that irrigates it. If it wasn't for the Verde River, our family farm would not survive. We are thankful to farm in this beautiful town generation after generation.
I agree. Thank you for the corn. Love the corn.
It is.
All right. We've got another young driver here.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I love it.
Their watermelon's great, too.
Oh, yum. Oh, yum. I didn't get any watermelon this year.
Oh.
I was quite bummed. Frame Tech is up next. I'd like to introduce you to Frame Tech. They're brand new to Camp Verde in the Verde Valley. They're disrupting the construction industry through a patented manufacturing process and framing. That is very interesting.
It is. It's the most high-tech manufacturing company in the world.
Nice. Hello. I have a picture that says "Take me somewhere expensive to eat," and then they take him somewhere expensive, and it's all set up in well, basically a lumber yard, and they're eating at the lumber. Yeah. Yep. I get it. Do you get it? Who do we have next?
It looks like this is the Camp Verde FFA. Camp Verde FFA returns to their roots, embodying modern-day pioneers who preserve through the rugged challenges of the Oregon Trail. Their float captures the agricultural adventure, highlighting the enduring spirit of agriculture through the pioneer times to the present day. Through every era, agriculture stands for the foundation of human development, showcasing the dedication to those to our beautiful country.
Give him a round of applause out there. Love it.
Those kids work so
Moo cow.
hard. Oh.
Moo cow. Moo cow. Is this Smokey? This is Smokey Bear. Smokey Bear's along with us. Absolutely love it.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
That's what they say. That's exactly what they say. Copper Canyon fire ladder truck is 75 feet and used for high-rise firefighting operations, victim rescues, and multiple story buildings, and for large defensive fires, which are due to the ability to spray large volumes of water from the top of the ladder. Thank you for your service out here. That is a young firefighter right there.
Yes, it is.
Awesome. How fun. Well, ladies ladies and gentlemen, that might be our Fort Verde Days Parade, the 68th annual here. And of course, you can watch today's parade. Go to verdevalleytv.com, verdevalleytv.com. You can go to YouTube, Verde Valley TV. You can go to our cablecast channel. You can go to Verde Valley TV's Facebook page, but the easiest way to do that is to go to verdevalleytv.com and follow the links. Lots of festivities going on underway here with Fort Verde Days today and tomorrow. We want to thank some of our sponsors, which include Verde Soul Air Services, family owned and operated since 1983, HVAC plumbing and radiant floor heating, as well as even geothermal, and they're serving the Verde Valley Quad City area, Winslow, Payson, Happy Jack, and more. 40 years of service from Verde Soul Air Services, Larry Green Collision and Larry Green Chevrolet. And we appreciate the truck that we're working from here today. They're factory trained and certified technicians. Take care of your automotive vehicle issues as well as collision issues. If you've got dents and dings, you can find them on Rodeo Drive in Conwood. That's right next to Walmart. And Larry Green Chevrolet, they're better and they'll prove it. And going on today, there's lots of festivities, including all sorts of live music. Coming up here later today, Sir Harrison Begay at 3:30. At 5 o'clock, it's going to be Christian Michael Berry and his Swamp Poets Band. Tomorrow, Creekside kicks underway at 11 a.m. The Bluesy Duo at 1, and Simply Renee will round things off at 3 p.m. coming up tomorrow. And all the festivities, including the Ninja Nation obstacle course, the live music, the craft and vendors. So much to see, so much to do here for Fort Verde Days 2024.
Yep, and if you're looking for something to do when it's not Fort Verde Days, go to visitcampverde.com.
Nice, I love that. You can also head over to the rodeo grounds, the equestrian center out here, which is down 260. The rodeo will get underway here at 7:30. The main rodeo gets underway at 7:30, and that should be an absolute amount of fun. You can check on tickets available, and in fact, there's several places you can pick up tickets. You can go online and check them out. Want to thank Fiskor Plumbing and Air, locally owned and operated by Kevin Fiskor, and they'll service all your maintenance and installation needs. They've got a 14-point inspection right now that you want to take advantage of here before you try to turn on your heat and make sure that that works. You can go to FiskorHVAC.com, FiskorHVAC.com to take care of that. And so much for the kids to do here. What an incredible day. Kids got to look forward to this pretty much half of the year, right?
Oh, yeah, it's so exciting here. Look at all the families out enjoying the parade, enjoying Camp Verde. It's so great to see, and the weather is perfect. I'm so happy to be here.
It is a sunshiny day, a little bit on the warm side, but I prefer that over stormy and wet, right?
Yep, better than snow.
No, good. Yeah, absolutely. Final sponsor, I want to thank Ghetto's High Desert Mechanical and Plumbing Specialist. 3 generations of family owned and operated. You can go to ghettoshdm.com. And, of course, you can find out more and find out if you're in your service area. If you're watching this, you're probably in their service area. Don't settle. Get Ghetto's air conditioning, heating, and plumbing. Well, Chrissy, I appreciate you coming on and helping us out, the Economic Development Specialist for the town of Camp Verde. It's been a pleasure to work with you on our Fort Verde Days Parade here today.
It was great working with you, Jackie. Thank you so much.
To our crew, our camera people, we want to thank Tishan as well as Rainey in the truck. Mike Barkley, as well as Sam Jockum, our producers for today's parade. We are going to wish one and all a fabulous day and goodbye from Main Street, Camp Verde.
This has been a presentation of the 68th Annual Fort Verde Days Parade, presented by Verde Soul Air, Fiskor Plumbing and Air, Larry Green Chevrolet, and Ghetto's High Desert Mechanical. Any reproduction of this broadcast without the express permission of Studio G Multimedia is strictly prohibited. Visit verdevalleytv.com to view this and more great local programming on demand anytime.